Hey YouTube comic community, it's Jimmy the Geek Aficionado, back with the best haul of 2022 thus far. So stay tuned. Hey comic fans, as I said at the beginning, this has got to be, so far, my best haul of 2022. I am not joking, I got this massive stack of books that are primarily keys for $400. And that seems like a lot, right? I know. But when you see what's in here, you're going to be like, wow. Especially when we talk about the requisite values and the ballpark of it, particularly in relation to what I spent. So, first off, the last three books are the wall books. I'll leave that out there. So everything leading up to that was about 50% off the sticker price. And we're going to start with just some, relatively pedestrian stuff that I got that's all, PC related. First off, Wolverine and Nick Fury, Scorpio Rising. This is a Marvel graphic novel, square bound, right? Just one that I hadn't gotten that I wanted. So happy with that, right? Cool book there. This is kind of a minor key. So this is Harley Quinn number 10, with Harley Quinn dressed up as Batgirl. So I believe this is noted as the first time that Harley Quinn dresses up as Batgirl. Not that big a deal, but it's a fantastic Terry Dodson Batgirl cover, and that's what drew me to it, so that's why I went after it. In addition, speaking of Batgirl, we have this DC First Batgirl, the Joker. And this is pretty cool because it chronicles Oracle talking to Cassandra Cain, Batgirl, about her run-ins with the Joker and how Cassandra Cain goes and kind of like finishes that off with the Joker and gets him back into Arkham. So very cool book, great art, great story, and one I needed for the Batgirl, the Batgirl hole in my collection. This is very cool. I found out about this. I kind of talked about it in a video not that long ago. But I found out about this like just recently. I didn't even realize it was out there. But it's Spider-Man Daredevil, and it's issues 1 through 4 with the Alex Ross covers. And it's a story by Paul Jenkins, and I believe the art interior is done by Slabs. I'm not familiar with him. But these are all fantastic Alex Ross covers of Spider-Man and Daredevil. So I love that. I'll tell you that much. That's a really cool cover too. So these are great. Glad to have this. So I'll be getting rid of my getting rid of my number 1. So I'll probably go on an auction or something like that. Now these are expensive. Right, I'm gonna say that right now. These are expensive. Anywhere you go and get these are like $20 a piece, minimum. And it's Batman number 1 Millennium Edition. So this is the first reprinting of Batman number 1, I believe. And this was the first time DC really kind of did these reprints. But this is Batman number 1 Millennium Edition. It's like I said, it's like normally like a $20 book. I got this for $5, half off that, so I got it for $2.50. Can't beat that. Another set of books. Batman Sword of Azrael, 1 through 4. I had number 1, but I didn't have 2, 3, and 4, so I didn't have the story. And this is the first appearance of Azrael. It's a Joe Quesada gatefold cover. And when I first looked at this, to be honest with you, I thought it was a 9/8 candidate. It is a gatefold, so there's actually 3 covers to it. So once I got looking a little bit deeper, it's really not that good a copy, but we'll see if the other copy that I have might be good enough to send. But anyway, at least I got the set and got that for $7.50 for the whole set, right? I mean, everybody knows that's a $20 book. This is very cool because I'm a huge fan, and finding these variants is relatively rare. This is the 10th Black Embrace number 1, and it's another Universe Dynamic Forces foil. You can see that. Very cool. Foil edition with Esme on the cover. And this is a Tony Daniel property. And he did all of these. He did the art on all of these, including the story. I love him. I once talked to Tony Daniel. I said, hey, would you ever think about bringing back the tent? And he's like, relatively certain I might get canceled if I tried to bring that back in this day and age, because it's very scintillating. So it's very 90s indicative. But yeah, I don't think there's any plans to bring the 10th back, unfortunately. But I'm always on the hunt for the variants and stuff like that. So some of them are pretty rare. I just want to have that whole collection. This book is a ghost, right? And again, it's like a $25, $30 book. I got it for like $5. It's a near mint copy, and graded would go for about $50. And this is Legion of Monsters, Satana, and this is a Greg Land cover. And like I said, it's kind of a ghost, right? I mean, yeah, you can find them on eBay, you know, but they're usually ragged, beat up, just kind of tore up, and you find them for like $5 or $10. But this thing is pretty cherry. It's got a couple of spine ticks, but I don't care. It looks fantastic in that Mylar, and even better in my collection. So happy with that. This guy though is a 9.8 candidate, and it's not really worth anything in a 9.8. But to me, it's one of my favorite all-time Phoenix covers. And again, Greg Land, X-Men Phoenix End Song, with this amazing Dark Phoenix cover. I just absolutely love it. It's fantastic. It's one of the best. I use it in logo stuff all the time. But this thing is gorgeous. And like I said, 9.8 candidate. So for me, that says it all. It's going definitely going to get slabbed. All right. Now we're getting into the keys. This one is one that I've been looking for a while. And I always find it rough. And this one's, it's rough. It's mid-grade. But even then, it's still worth something. This is Luke Cage Power Man, issue number 24, with the first appearance of Bill Foster as Black Goliath. Bill Foster first appears in an earlier Avengers book, but this is the first time he shows up as Black Goliath with powers and all that. And like I said, it's mid-grade. It's like a 5.5, somewhere in there, but it's still like a $25 book. Got it for $5. Can't beat that, right? These are cool. Got a pair of these. This is Spider-Man Annual, issue number 22, and it's the first appearance of Speedball. Again, these were, what did I get these for? $4 each, right? $75 in a 9.4. Again, just, you know, great books at a great price. Again, got Daredevil on it. But yeah, first appearance of Speedball. I didn't have one in my collection, so I'm going to keep one and slab one probably. Make a little money back. This is a gorgeous copy. This is Human Torch, issue number 1. And getting this is probably like a 9.0. I think it'll upgrade to a 9.4. And at a 9.4, it's a $200 book. And what did I pay for it? I paid $10. $10. This gorgeous Bronze Age Human Torch number 1. Absolutely loving it. So, now, this is kind of key book. It's not a key book in this cover, right, because it's a cover key. It's Black Panther number 1, and it is a Marko Djurjevic Submariner cover. Now, personally, I think that this, you know, should just be kind of lauded as a fantastic Submariner book, no matter what. And that's how I feel about it. And this is a 9.8 candidate. And it's about a $200 book in a 9.8. I think that one's probably going to go, you know, even higher once we do actually see him finally in the MCU. On the fence of whether I'm keeping this after it's graded or not. Just kind of depends on where things go with the market. But I think it's a great cover. Picked up a copy of this not that long ago. And this is kind of an interesting key. It's Spider-Girl number 75. It doesn't go for a lot of money. This is probably a 9.6. In a 9.6, it's about a $50 book. Yeah, I mean, it's got a couple of things that I think would be production issues. So we'd see if they would forgive that in the grading process and give us a little bit higher grade. But it's the first appearance of Spider-Girl in a black costume, and it is a 75th kind of anniversary issue, so to speak. But yeah, this cost me $6, and it's about a $50 book. This one's another good one. This is Aranya, Heart of the Spider, issue number 1. This is the first Aranya, new Spider Girl, in her own solo ongoing series. And this one it's a 9.8 candidate, between a 9.6 and a 9.8, so it should be about a $60 book. But I got it for $5. This is a great one, right, from the kind of like a golden oldie. We've seen this around quite a bit. It's the Death of Thanos and Adam Warlock. It's Marvel 2-in-1 Annual, number 2. This is about a 9.0, well, it's a VF to 9.0, so a 8.0 to 9.0 book. And it's about $125 in the 9.0. Got this for $7.50. Next up, these are all 9.8 candidates, right? So we're just going to go forward saying that. This is Teen Titans issue number 37. This is the first appearance of Miss Martian, and in a 9.8 is about $100. I paid $250 for it. This is Justice Society of America, featuring the first appearance of Maxine Hunkel and the first cover appearance here of her in the Cyclone outfit. So they're calling it the first Cyclone, except issue 3 is actually where she first shows up. But on the cover, in like that full Alex Ross, it's amazing. But issue number 1 here, this was $6, and it goes for $125 in a 9.8. I picked this one up for a friend, but I don't know if I'm keeping it or not. Just depends on how things go. But this is, again, a 9.8 candidate, because I'm not sure this is what he was looking for. But it's Nightwing number 1, and it cost me $6. And again, it's $150 in a 9.8. It's his first issue of his first ongoing series. So there was a 4-issue mini first, and then the ongoing. All right, we're getting down to it. This is also a 9.8 candidate. Loving this book. JSA Secret Files and Origins, issue number 1. This is the first appearance of Kendra Saunders as the new Hawk Girl, and she becomes Hawk Girl, going forward throughout. And this is $7.50. That's what it cost me. In a 9.8, it is $225. And that's just right now, right? We've got the Black Adam movie coming out very soon. We've got Hawkman in that. Who knows? Maybe they did cast Kendra in this. I don't know. But it's like basically where they get the band back together, and it leads into the JSA series, which was fantastic. If you haven't read it, definitely please do read it. All right, I picked up a couple of spec books just because they're hot right now. They're going on eBay today, and that's New Avengers Illuminati number 1. This is from the mini-series, right? The 1 through 6 mini-series. This cost me $2.50, so we'll see how that fetches on an auction. This is the New Avengers One Shot, New Avengers Illuminati One Shot, which leads into Civil War. Again, $2.50. See how that performs. And then this is Avengers issue number 234 with a Dark Scarlet Witch going on here, and I believe it has something to do with her origins or something like that. Anyway, it's been hot out there. It's about a near mint minus copy, and it cost me $2.50, which again is going to go on to eBay, and we'll see how those perform. Okay, final 3 books, and these are the big time bangers. That's what I'm saying. New Mutants number 87, first appearance of Cable in a newsstand edition. Okay, so we have to stop the video for just 1 second because I found an amazing discovery while I was actually pressing this New Mutants 7 book. It is, in fact, not a newsstand edition, or should I say, not only a newsstand edition, but it is, in fact, a Mark Jewelers variant edition that I got, yes, for $60. So that is pretty incredible because we're kind of pinning this at around a 9.0, 9.2, which should fetch about $400 in the market. So
just another example of you never know what you have until you look closely at it. So do your due diligence and check out those finds when you see them in the wild. Thanks.
Sentry number 1. It's about a 9.4. Paid $75. $160 graded. Final book. The one that caught my eye earliest on is this guy here, Uncanny X-Men number 266. The first official appearance of Gambit, right? He's on the cover. He's in the corner box here. And it's allotted as the first Gambit, right? Regardless of the time frame and the what do you call it? The annual 14, right? It came out. Yes, he's full in there. It came out the same time. Maybe it came out, slightly before. However, in the story, this is where it's first. So that's the difference. So this is about a 9.4 to 9.6. There's some light stress lines. I don't know if they'll get forgiven or not, but that'll range between $300 and $425 once graded, and I got it for $150. So that's it. That's my haul. That was an excellent haul for the little bit of money that I spent on it. I mean, honestly, I could have spent $400 just for these 3 books alone, and the rest of it was just great. But all in all, added together, a fantastic group. I'm so glad to get these. The overall average price, once I grade out the ones that are going to get graded, is well above $2,000. So yeah, that was a nice little deposit on a lot of value. So I'm happy. I'm happy that you clicked play on the video. Consider subscribing to the channel and ringing that notification bell. And you can find out when I track down some of the glorious stuff from my collection and to sell to get other nice big books. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.